Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, I want to share with you the best Korean sunscreens of 2023. Well, in my opinion, at least anyway. Now, Korean sunscreens had their big moment around 4 or 5 years ago, where just about the whole world went mad for them. Some of that hype has died down recently, but that doesn't mean there aren't some amazing Korean sunscreens that would slot beautifully into your skincare routine, and I want to celebrate the best of the best in today's video. So, sit back, relax, let's talk the best Korean sunscreens. Now, today's video is all about the positivity, celebrating the best of the best. If you want to keep those positive vibes going, don't forget to reach down and give this video a big thumbs up and a like. This is honestly the best way of supporting me as a content creator, because the more likes a video gets, the more widely it'll be distributed on the YouTube platform. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much. I've got quite a lot to get through in today's video, so I'm going to cut that waffle and delve straight on in. Now, before we delve into this video, I've just got a quick disclaimer to say, in the last 12 months, I actually launched this, which is the Mad About Skin Protect and Hydrate Sunscreen. Whilst I'm so proud of this, in fact, I'm so proud I actually put my name on it, and this is my daily go-to sunscreen. However, I'm only human, and sometimes I do like to mix it up, and I've still got my tried, tested Korean sunscreens favourites that I will go back to every so often, just to keep things fresh in my skincare routine. When I created this product, I really wanted to harness the benefits of Korean sunscreen, that lightweight application, the newer generation filters, and the fact that often they'll act as moisturizers and sunscreens all in one. However, I used to get a little bit frustrated with the size that Korean sunscreens came in, usually like 50ml. So when I created this product, I wanted to make it in a 100ml bottle, which I think is just that little bit more economical. It goes that little bit further, and I just find it's easier than having to buy things repeatedly. So I've linked this alongside all the Korean sunscreens mentioned today in the description box below. Those links are there for your convenience in case you want to check out the ingredients, the reviews, the price point, wherever in the world you are, and all that good stuff. Whilst I might have created my own ride or die sunscreen this year, I still do absolutely adore these other Korean options, and I use them interchangeably just to keep things fresh in my own routine. Kicking things off with what is my absolute favourite Korean sunscreen of the moment, it's this. This is the Skin 1004 Hyalu Siku Water Fit Sun Serum. I wish some of these products didn't have these ridiculously long names, which is really like a tongue twister when you're filming this on camera, but I will pronounce this time and time again because it is that good. Now, I was a bit of a skeptic when it came to Skin 1004 when they first launched. They did an awful lot of paid promotions and partnerships, and I thought, are they trying to buy hype and likes? And that just left the wrong impression in my mouth. However, I actually have tried a lot of their products recently and think, no, do you know what? They're worthy of all the praise and hype they get in their own right. I really wish they'd just launch these products and let word of mouth do the talking for them, because just about everyone I know that's tried this raves about it and says just how wonderful it is. Now, let's kick things off with the applicator. Look at that bottle. It just looks so gorgeous, and it comes with a pump applicator, which I personally prefer on sunscreens. I think tubes get a bit messy, they get all over the place. You end up getting way more product on your hand than you actually need, and that can lead to waste. I think this pump is really nice. 4 pumps is enough to do the whole face in my experience. This is just a really easy product to use. When it comes to the finish, this is slightly on the dewy side, but I love that. It's not that greasy, almost wet look dewy that, some products can translate on my oily skin. Not this one. It's just like a guaranteed good skin day. You don't have to work it in that hard. Look how that's just disappeared without a trace, leaving behind just a light shimmer, a little bit of dew to the skin, and it's beautifully moisturizing at the same time. It's fragrance free, but it doesn't have really any scent at all. Some chemical sunscreens that don't have fragrance in them can come across just with that very intense chemically smell. Not with this one. It's just an absolute joy and a treat to use. This is the product that converted me to Skin 1004, and I'm definitely trying out so much more from the skincare brand. You guys know I love the beauty of Joseon Rice Relief Sunscreen. When I created my own sunscreen that I referenced earlier, I really modelled it on this one. Something that was so lightweight, so hydrating. It kind of does it all in one. Moisturizer and sun protection, perfect to finish off your morning skincare routine. This has been a holy grail of mine for many years, and whilst it has been replaced by my own skin sunscreen, I still reach for this, and every time I do I think, it just feels so good on the skin. I won't swatch this because I actually did a standalone shorts review of it, which I'll leave a link to up there if you want to know more about it. But this is a holy grail for so many people, and I think justifiably so. Worth all the hype it gets, and at the moment you can get like a 2-for-1 offer at certain places. So shop around and see if you can get your hands on that, because it is only 50ml, so you do run through this quite quickly. If you can get that duo pack, definitely would recommend you pick it up. Now, this is the Tocobo Bio Watery Sun Cream. Again, quite a long name for it, but I picked this up because it was recommended by James Welsh. I think he recommended the Sun Stick version of it rather than this, which is the standard sunscreen. But I always get some really great results from his recommendations, so of course, I was intrigued by this brand, put one on order, and it didn't disappoint me. Now, this actually comes in that tube applicator rather than a pump, which is a little bit of a shame. That's the one thing I would tweak about this if I had my chance, but it feels so good on the skin, and the scent of this is divine. If you like a little fragrance to your sunscreen, this is probably the one that I would go for. It has the texture, well, it's the lightest of all the ones that I'm going to be trying on today, and has a very similar texture to the Biore UV Watery Essence. So if you love that Biore sunscreen, but you want a cruelty-free option that has less drying alcohol in it, this is probably the one that I would reach for. It is so beautiful on the skin, nourishing, hydrating, and again, I'd say on the dewier side rather than it being matte. The scent though, it smells like a flower garden. It's kind of got a little bit of honeysuckle, a little bit of rose to it. It's a really unique fragrance that's so light, but you definitely get that pick-me-up when you use it. I do like a little fragrance in some of my skincare routine, not all of it. I don't like to overload, but this, I find every time I use it, I feel like, yeah, it's just like that springtime pick-me-up that I think sometimes we all crave. I really, really do like this. And whilst it's not going to be for people that want fragrance-free skincare, for everyone else, if you want a lightweight, beautiful finish on the skin with just that little touch of fragrance, I think this is a really, really nice product. I'm so glad I tried this out because it is a definite cruelty-free dupe to the Biore UV Watery Essence. Same texture and finish, but without all that drying alcohol and the animal testing. So what's not to love about it? Now, one of the questions I get asked a lot on the channel is, how do you reapply your sunscreen over makeup? It can be really, really tricky, and things can end up like a hot mess if you're not careful. I think one of the best ways to do it is with a sun stick applicator. This is sun protection that comes in that stick that you can work over the skin. I find that that's less disruptive on makeup than working in a traditional cream. However, you will still get some disruption, so I just want to set your expectations there. However, the one that people always recommend online is this. This is the Prem Airy Light Physical Sun Stick. Now, I tried this one out based on everyone's recommendations, and I wasn't disappointed. I probably wouldn't use this as my main sunscreen applicator because you don't get a whole lot of product in here. But if you want to throw something in your purse to reapply during the day, this is probably what I would recommend. It's really convenient because it's not going to spill. You know, putting creams in your purse can be a little bit of a mistake if they spill everywhere. Not with this. Like I say, it comes with that sun stick applicator, and it just glides onto the skin. This one's beautifully creamy. It is mineral based, so if you're looking for a zinc based sunscreen, this one could work really well for you. And it does sink in and goes dead pan matte. So whilst a lot of the other ones that I've mentioned are a little bit on the dewier side, not with this one. You can use this over the top of makeup and it'll give you a very matte finish. Now, this could be great if, like me, you're an oil slick morning through till evening and you need something to mop all that up and mattify it down. This would be really good. I think if you're particularly dry skinned, this might not be the best option for you. Some of the other more hydrating ones would work. But yeah, if you're looking for something to apply over the top of your foundation without disrupting it too much, I think the Make Prem Light Airy Physical Sun Stick is probably the best of the best in this particular category. Now, to finish the video, I've got an honourable mention, and it's this, The Lab Oligo Hyaluronic Acid Sun Essence. I really hope I pronounced that right. Now, the reason that this is an honourable mention, rather than forming part of the main body of this video, is the size of this product. This is divine. I'm going to explain all the reasons why I love it. However, 40ml. So this, like I said earlier in the video, is my main issue with Korean sunscreens. They always come in tiny, tiny bottles, so you're constantly repurchasing. One of my commitments in 2023 is to go for larger size skincare, because that cuts down on your overall packaging waste, the number of air miles, you know, so it's more environmentally friendly, and usually it saves you a little coin in your wallet too. If you use this every single day and reapply during the day, at best it's probably going to last you a week, which is a little bit frustrating, but as a treat, this is absolutely divine on the skin, and I love how it works. So the Lab actually have a really great range of prebiotic skincare, which I've always had great success with. So when I saw they launched this, of course, I put it in my basket and wanted to try it. I wasn't disappointed. So of all the sunscreens, this is the one that I think gives you that plumpness to the skin that often we're looking for. It's packed full of hyaluronic acid and other humectants, so I'm not surprised that it does that, but it does so in a way that gives you that really nice glow, more like a lit from within look to your complexion, that plumpness that can give a temporary minimizing of fine lines and wrinkles, and it just glides onto the skin. It's beautifully hydrating, it's calming, it's soothing, and it actually doesn't have a whole lot of ingredients in there. So if you're looking to minimize the total number of ingredients in each product of your skincare routine, this could be a really good option to go for. If you look how that translates, it's sunk in so quickly. I'd say it's the fastest to apply of all the ones mentioned today, and yeah, it just looks so good on the skin. Fragrance free, but it doesn't really have any scent to it at all, which I personally enjoy, and it leaves your skin looking juicy, glowy, bouncy. Yeah, it is a real treat to use. I'm probably not going to repurchase this just because of the small amount of product that you actually get in this. But if you want that sunscreen that's guaranteed to give you a good skin day, make you feel like $1 million for that special event that you might have, and disappear without a trace on the skin, I think the lab have absolutely nailed it with this formulation. If they did this in double the size and kept the price point roughly similar, this could become one of my firm favourites. But I'm keeping it as an honourable mention because, again, I think we should be doing all we can to minimise our overall packaging waste in 2023. So that's the one thing I'd change about this. So there you have it, guys, a rundown of my favourite Korean sunscreens of 2023. I think any one of these would make a wonderful addition to your skincare routine. They're super lightweight, they're moisturising, they give you just that nice amount of dewiness to the skin without translating as greasy, and I think there's something for every single skin type here. Sound off in the comment section below with your personal favourite when it comes to Korean sunscreens, wherever you are in the world, guys. Stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.